All right, PGN podcast episode 60, episode 60. We're here, excited. We have the NFL championships, the conference championships this week, so it's about to be dope. But before we get into all that stuff, how was your week this week?
Yeah, it was a good week. Nothing crazy really happened. Just getting into the thick of things. At schools, we got midterms this week, so off. Tomorrow's our last full day, and then we have 4 straight days of half
I
day.
saw you out yesterday though. You was at a birthday party or some shit.
Yeah, it was my cousin's birthday. Shout out. So family got together and stuff like that. It's always dope.
Yeah, it's always good to have family come together and fucking chill.
Yeah, we went to that Swahili village.
Where's that at?
Right near NJ Pat.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It's good. Food pricey, but it is what it is. It's right near NJ Pack. I expect nothing less.
Yeah.
What about you?
Had a pretty good week. It was chill. Son got sick, so I had to deal with that. You know what I mean? Regular dad shit. I pretty much just went to work. That was it, man. I got sick last week and I had to get over it.
Yeah.
This sickness is going crazy around here. Everybody's sick, bro.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Especially, there's always like a bug or like something.
I never seen no shit like this in a while, bro. Yo, my class had like 8-9 kids missing at one time. The whole school was empty. I'm like, what is going on? It's worse than COVID, bro.
Yeah, a lot of them kids
Shit was
take
nuts.
their vitamins because their parents are all anti-vaccinated and shit.
No, actually, they do a lot of flu shots.
Yeah, even at the high school, a lot of older kids are like anti-vaccine because there was like a dry cough going around I'm like. But I was like, people don't get that when they're sick. They're like, yeah, a lot of kids, parents.
That's crazy. But yeah, whatever. Very, very chill week, nothing crazy.
Nope.
But let's start getting into these games. I'm excited to get into these games actually.
Of course, we got the first one, which is the Eagles versus the Commanders. It'll be at 3:00. Oh my gosh, the NFC East fans are upset watching this one because you got the Commanders and Eagles in this.
I know, right? I'm a Giants fan, so this is like, it doesn't get me mad because you know what? Like I said this in the chat, I'm like, bro, if the Commanders would have let us trade for that pick, you know what I'm saying? Would have had Jay Daniels and we could have kept Saquon. Who knows what could have been? But the Commanders were right, bro. They didn't want to move off the pick. The Giants hit them up and said, "Yo, I want to trade for that pick," and they were like, "Nope, we're drafting Jay Daniels, bro. We believe in him," and they were right.
Yeah,
they were right. So they were right to do that. And look, the two guys that the Giants wanted to get, they're both in the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
You got Saquon and you got. And you even go back into the Giants Hard Knocks offseason Hard Knocks. You saw that the owner was like, "Yo, man, we can't let him go to the Eagles, man. We can't let him go in conference, man." The owner was like adamant, did not want to get rid of Saquon, but you know what? As a Giants fan, I'm happy for him.
Yeah,
because we would have ran to the ground this year.
Yeah. Oh God.
It would have given what 17, 18 mil to have him stay.
Yeah.
It would have been for what? You would have been a losing team. You would have had to deal with Daniel Jones. You would have had to deal with fucking Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, losing sucks.
Yeah, the Eagles O line, they're ranked number 1, right?
Yeah.
So he went to the perfect team, man.
Ran for 2,000 yards. Almost got the rushing title, but he rested that last game. But in this one, I'm proud. I said the Eagles, but I'm hesitant because I don't know how healthy Jalen Hurts is because he was bum knee last week.
Yeah.
So that pushed it out the way. But Jaden Daniels, my goodness, he's balling right now.
He's probably playing the best of all the quarterbacks.
Yep.
He's been accurate. He's been clutch. He's been had his poise where they don't go down a lot. They're in control of the game. Both games they've been in control of the game
from jump. Yeah.
Yeah. So and the last thing was a shocker, man. To them to beat the Lions was like, granted they had a lot of injuries on defense, but still he's a rookie. You went into Detroit and that fan base was clamoring for a win.
Knocked him out.
So he's been playing good, man. I just think that you're playing in Philly.
Yeah.
And the Eagles' defense is a lot better
Yes.
than everybody thinks.
Yeah.
I think they have a bad rap because over the couple of years they've been pretty bad, but this year they've been on point.
Jalen Carter is a menace
Yeah.
on that line. He's a game changer. So I want to know how Jalen Daniels deals with that. But I mean, he has a stud receiver, McLaurin.
Yeah.
But Darius Slay's there. They have really good cornerbacks. I still think the Eagles win this in the end. It'll be a hard fought game, but I do see the Eagles coming out on top. Even though I hate to say that, I can't see Philly be happy.
Yeah.
But if Jalen Daniels win it, man, a rookie going to the Super Bowl,
I know.
that's a
a
story.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Bears fans kicking themselves right now.
Yeah. The issue to me though, I think that the Commanders defense.
Yeah, that's the weakness.
I mean, they had a good game against Baker, but they put up. I mean, the Lions put up 31. They did have 4 turnovers. The Lions did.
Yeah.
Who knows? The Lions didn't have those 4 turnovers.
It'd be different.
It would have been maybe a 45-50 game.
Yeah.
So I just think the Commanders defense. Can they force turnovers? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if right now the Eagles' offense right now is not throwing.
No.
Because they don't have to.
No.
They're running the ball down your throat.
God.
And Saquon's busting off a 40, 50-yard run, touchdowns, and it's hard to put the ball in harm's way if you're the Eagles right now because Jalen Hurts is throwing 15 times a game, 17 times a game, and he don't give a shit. It's not like he's like, yo, I want to throw the ball more, blah, blah. Yeah, we're winning. The dude Saquon averaging I saw earlier 162 rushing yards in both games.
Yep.
Why are you throwing it? Just keep running it until someone stops it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
AJ Brown on the sideline reading books.
Yeah, they have to force turnovers. The Commanders to have a chance in the game, and you got to somewhat stop Saquon.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn's a good DC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe he got some shit up his sleeve.
He'll probably stack the box and try to make Jalen Hurts beat him. And as they said, Jalen Hurts will be he'll be wearing a brace on his knee.
Yeah.
So tush push, all that other stuff, that's not going to be there. This is really going to be a heavy put the game in Saquon's hands, and let's see what we can do. So I think we both got the Eagles winning.
Yeah, I got the Eagles winning.
And then the game of the day will be the Chiefs versus the Bills. Ugh.
This might be the real Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This is a rivalry.
Yeah.
This is like crazy right here. This is like Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady type shit. Like,
2.0. Yeah, this is the 2 quarterbacks of our generation.
Yeah.
of this generation. So I as you know, I chose the Bills. You chose the Chiefs. I just can't do another Chiefs Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I can't. ABC, anyone but Chiefs. But like if the Chiefs win, I think it's because their defense is just really good. Because their defense does keep a lot of teams under like 30 points.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Bills will do, but they got Josh Allen. They got the MVP. He beat out the Ravens last week.
Yeah.
Listen, Bills get going first. I think it'll be really hard to stop them, especially if Josh Allen is running and throwing the way he can.
Yeah.
Mahomes and them, everyone on their team's a veteran. Yeah. Mahomes, Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce busted out a great game last week. He's been quiet the whole season. 7 catches, 117 yards.
Yeah.
How? And he doesn't do anything spectacular.
He breaks off routes. It's hard to guard him because you don't know where he's running and what he's gonna do. They play backyard football against Mahomes. So you may think he's doing a slant and then he'll see something and just cut it off and then drop back down the zone and then Mahomes throws a 50-yard first down to him. You're like, yo, what the fuck? But it's like, bro, just triple team him.
Yeah.
Just triple team him. Fuck it. Let anybody else beat you, bro. Anybody. Let DeAndre Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, anybody else. Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
If they beat you, fuck it.
I'll take it. But not Kelce, who's just waiting he runs this little 5-yard route. He sits and waits. He catches it. He breaks. I'm like, what? How?
I don't know. That's the thing with the Chiefs. Like, I was looking it up yesterday because my son's a Bills fan. And he's like, let's look up the rankings. And the Chiefs this year, their offense is like last.
Yeah.
They average only 200 yards an offensive game. It was like 212 or something like that. But they're 15-1.
Yeah.
You can't even count the last loss.
Yeah.
They lost to the Broncos.
Yeah.
They lost one game this year, and they're the lowest ranked offense. For some reason, they find a way to win.
Yeah.
And it's like, and all year they have won close games.
Yep.
They're built to win a close game.
Yeah.
And why they're also built to win a close game, the referees. If the game is close, the refs are gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, bro. The Bills have to blow them out.
Yeah, Bills got to get like
they
a 14,
have to smash them.
You got to get a 14 to 21 point lead. You can't like Mahomes is one of those people. Like if it's a 7-point lead, it's too close. He's gonna will a drive. I'm telling you, Josh Allen, you gotta go MVP mode to win this game. You need everyone. Khalil Shakur. You need James Cook to have a great game.
Everyone.
Yeah.
We need everyone. All hands on deck, bro. Everyone has to have a game. And Amari Cooper, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
Everybody.
You got
Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, you got to get
everybody. All hands. Because you know what I like about the Bills? This is their best year to beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
Because I feel like Allen used to always go for the big play.
Yep.
You know, and that's what used to hurt them because the Chiefs' defense is so disciplined.
Yeah.
They're a championship. That most of those players have been in championship, areas, and what they do is they sit and wait for you to make a mistake.
Yeah.
They're gonna wait for you to make a mistake, bro. Yeah. And Chris Jones, for some reason, is gonna come out with a crazy sack.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out with a crazy fumble, make you fumble. They wait for you to fuck up.
Yeah.
And this time around, as you saw in the Ravens game, and even the Broncos game, the Bills move methodically.
Yes.
They move methodically. They dump it off to Dalton Kincaid and to Dawson Knox. Yep. They actually run the ball a lot with James Cook and who's the backup? Ray Davis.
Yeah.
They run the ball a lot. They try to control the game.
Yeah.
And if they can control the game and get a big lead, they could win it.
Yep.
But I just think, me personally, I picked the Chiefs, man, because, listen, that defense is better than you think.
I know. I agree.
The Chiefs defense is better than everyone thinks.
I really think.
And you're going to try out physical them.
Yep.
That's going to be tough.
Yep.
Because for some reason, you could out physical the Ravens defense. They're not, like, all year they kind of been getting had.
Yeah.
The Chiefs defense, bro, if you're going to try to run it down their throat, I don't know if that's going to work.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you got to rely on Josh Allen, which he has come up all year.
Yep.
You have to rely on him to make every play.
Yep.
He can't make a mistake.
No.
And the Bills have to force a turnover.
Yeah, they got to.
And you know what's crazy? I saw a stat that every team that has won a turnover battle has won the game. Some shit that they were 47-0 in the playoffs the past whatever. And I think the Texans led in the turnovers.
Yeah.
Against the Chiefs. And yards.
Yep.
And total yards. So guess what? Now that record is 47-1. Because the Chiefs were the first team to win in the last 50 games to lose the yardage and the turnovers and still win. That's fucking insane, bro. They find a way to win.
God, please.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't know what it is. Mahomes could really be like the next Tom Brady, bro. Because Tom Brady used to do the same shit.
Yeah.
He would find a way to win.
Yeah.
He will find a way to win. And I think the difference is that I think Tom Brady hasn't won every championship because you did have Big Ben.
Yeah.
You had Peyton Manning, and for some reason Joe Flacco in the playoffs turned into fucking Joe Montana. You know what I mean? So there was times that Tom Brady lost.
Yeah.
But Mahomes has kept all these guys in check. Yeah. He has kept Lamar in check. He's kept Burrow in check. He's kept Josh Allen in check.
Yeah, he's really kept Allen and Lamar in check.
Yeah.
Burrow's beating him. He got to Super Bowl.
And then Burrow didn't make the playoffs this year.
So,
and for some reason they know that Burrow gives them a problem.
Yeah, Burrow.
Last game they said we rested everybody.
Yeah, they didn't want him.
They had the fourth string.
Yeah, they was like, nah. The Bengals, and especially we were saying that the Bengals are scary because they were winning every game.
Yeah.
They just need to start off.
Yeah, they end of the year off hot.
Yeah.
And the thing is with them is that their defense was never good all year.
No.
It's just the second half of the year, that offense was like a fucking blitzkrieg, bro. They would just lighten it up, and then finally, Higgins and Jamar were healthy. And Chase Brown started coming out as a good running back.
Yeah, you didn't want that.
So Joe Burrow was lighting it the fuck up, bro.
You didn't want that smoke.
They didn't want the smoke, bro. They didn't want that.
I can't blame them.
Yeah.
So this is just really Josh Allen's test because he's never beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. If he can get this monkey off his back, I think it changes the trajectory because now it's in your head.
Yeah.
You're losing to him. You're losing to him. You're losing to him. You're not playing bad, but it's just like, damn.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man.
Remember that game when they were the divisional game? It went to overtime. Yo, you beat them 29 seconds. Yeah. They go down and score. You just
13 seconds.
And you just like, I know Josh Allen's like, yo, I can't let that shit happen again. I need to beat this guy. This is a statement game for
that was the best playoff game probably in the past 15 years.
I don't. If I can get a repeat of that, I'll be. If I get a little bit of that, I'll be happy, bro. Like,
that was the same. Bro.
Oh, like I remember watching that game. Like 4 touchdown throws to Gabe Davis, and like going back to your point about Josh Allen, I do like the fact that Diggs and Davis aren't there.
Yeah.
He doesn't force everything. He didn't have any turnovers last game. Lamar
he should win MVP this year.
Yeah,
because he was really good this year.
He takes a check down. Like you can tell, he'll be like, I can see it in his eyes. I'm like, that's the progression that I needed to see from you. The non-turnovers. Like, I love Lamar, but Lamar had 2 bad turnovers in the first half of that game, and he wasn't the reason they lost. But his turnovers put them in the hole, and it was just too big. It was too big.
He admitted it.
Yeah,
he admitted it.
But yeah, I think Josh Allen should win the MVP.
And Josh Allen this year, I feel like he runs what he needs to now.
Yes.
He doesn't run for no reason anymore. They're just running out the pocket and trying to make a big play.
Out of everything.
You know, they'll have setup runs where it's like, oh, it's 3rd and 3. Okay, let's do a setup run where he runs over there, he dives for the first down. He's not trying to do too much this year. Like I said, this is their best chance to win. Because the offense is built now to beat the Chiefs.
Yes.
The offense is built. You don't have to force nothing.
Nope.
You take your check down.
That's it.
James Cook, he's underrated running back. He's been running great all year. They could win. This is their best chance. If they lose this year, they're fucked.
Yeah.
They're fucked.
I don't know.
Because I don't know what they're going to do next year.
Yeah,
you got to go back up on the horse and do another whole season. And I don't know, bro. That's tough. That's tough.
So we'll see. And moving on, we got these coaching hires. Dallas Cowboys got Brian Schottenheimer.
Oh my god! I didn't even. That's the worst hire right there. That is the worst.
How do you go from Deion Sanders potentially to Brian? Come on, man! Like,
yo, Jerry Jones is a cancer, bro.
He just doesn't.
He really just wants a puppet.
Yeah, he can't take anyone who give no.
He wants when they win. He wants all the credit.
Yep.
He never got over Jimmy Johnson.
Nope.
Getting those rings that everybody's saying
in his face,
and Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy Johnson's getting in his face. Like, we're not drafting that player, motherfucker.
Yep.
We're drafting this motherfucker.
Yep.
And look, he was right. He drafted Troy. He drafted Michael Irvin. He drafted Emmitt Smith.
You need that type of guy right now.
You know, everybody does. You should have a coach and a GM that goes to the owner, and y'all all 3 sit down and talk about what y'all want.
Yep.
You shouldn't be the owner and just, I don't know, man. It's hard, though, because Jerry Jones has drafted good players.
Yeah.
But listen, you're not putting a coach in position to make these players better. Like, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Dak, you got Michael Parsons, you got all these good players. But you need a coach to bring the extra out of them. You need a Deion Sanders to be like, Michael, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck back. Start sacking, motherfucker. I need you.
You need that type
you need that coach to get in Dak's face and be like, Dak, what the fuck are you doing? You threw 3 picks in the first half? What are you doing? You need that.
Yeah,
you have Brian Shine. What is he gonna fucking tell Dak?
Such pencil pushers, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what he wants. He wants everyone like Mike McCarthy. I think Mike McCarthy kind of had a little spine, but he's been berated by Aaron Rodgers for too many years. He has no hope left. So he was just like, listen, whatever I get, I can get.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel bad for him. But the Cowboys, bro, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of that one.
Yeah.
And then the Raiders got Pete Carroll. I just don't like
That's
it.
tough.
Yeah, I never
That's
feel
tough.
like Tony Pierce got a fair shake at that, and then he did what he did by winning those last games to fuck them over.
Yeah.
So now they're saying Pete Carroll might reunite with Russ. I'm like,
it's more like a year or two thing probably because I know they need some kind of a some like a bridge right now until you get your quarterback. Because Pierce fucked that up. It was supposed to be Shador.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that I saw Richard Sherman talk about actually they were talking about Pete Carroll being out there, and there was rumors he was about to go to the Bears because they didn't know what Ben Johnson was gonna do.
Yeah.
And he's like the thing with Pete Carroll was that what turned Seattle around was Pete Carroll changes the culture there.
Yes.
He comes in and says, "Listen, I want this. Can you add this to the facility? Can you do this? Can we let's And now you got Russell come in, and Russell knows how you run the ship. Yeah. And now Russell come in, he got championship, pedigree. Yeah. He did decent last year. Yeah. You know what I mean? He wasn't horrible. He can come in now and maybe help out with the young players on the team. So we'll see how that goes. Now you see that Tom Brady has a small stake in the team. And it's looking like Tom Brady's being actually a bigger decision maker than we believe.
Yeah, he probably was the one who wanted Pete Carroll.
Yeah, because I don't see what's the
Mark Davis.
I don't see Mark Davis looking at someone like
he doesn't get
Pete Carroll.
No. So I think this is a really good hire, especially for a team like the Raiders. They need a tone shade in that whole. It's a bad organization. We talk about this all the time. Bad organizations do bad things. Yeah. This is the first good thing they do. Maybe it changes stuff around. They get some players and stuff like that.
This is the smartest move they made in a long time. A move that actually made sense.
And now Pete Carroll probably can get some players to come there if he knows them, like Russ and stuff like that. Bring it. Let's get some talent because that team is not talented at all. Besides Brock Bowers, I don't really know anyone on that team.
Yeah, no. They got nobody. They had nobody. And they got rid of Josh Jacobs, and it was just like
bad team.
Yeah, they just did bad moves after bad move, and they traded away Davante Adams.
Because he just wanted to go play. He wanted to be with his best friend. That's bad organization.
It was a culture. He was tired of losing. Yeah. And you know what it is with Davante? He was tired, and he tried to stay.
Yeah.
He went there for Derek Carr, and they got rid of him.
They got rid of him the next year.
So he's like, bro,
what am I here for?
Yeah. So. You can't blame Davante. He's a free agent this year, right?
Yeah.
So let's say he might go to the Packers.
He might, yeah.
But like when you have a badly run organization, bro, like you were saying, nobody wants to play for that.
Nope.
Nobody wants to play for that. Nope. Nobody. I don't care how much money you throw at them.
Too much dysfunction.
Yeah. So hopefully now this turns it around. And I hope Vegas turns it around, man. That's a storied franchise.
Yeah. It's still Oakland Raiders to me. I'm not calling them the Vegas Raiders or whatever. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, we have Ben Johnson, right, going to the Bears.
Yeah, I will see. I like that. I like that hire, especially for Caleb. Yeah. He needs someone that's a really good offensive coordinator that can help him grow his game. Because, like I said, Bears fans are happy they got Caleb, but they're looking at Jaden Daniels like, you were supposed to be better than that, and you're not. Yeah. But what's missing? It's the coaching. It's this. It's like they give him a lot of players too. Like that team is talented, but it's just like
talented. They have a good receiver squad.
Yeah,
they have a real good receiver squad, and they got good running backs.
Yep.
They got a good team. I think you need Ben Johnson to go in there and but another badly wrong organization.
There you go.
They fired the coach mid-season because what did he do? That dumbass that he did.
Yeah.
With the timeout, with the field goal or some shit, and then he just backed up his decision after everybody was like, "Bro, that was a horrible decision." He's like, "Oh, I backed up what I did." So 10 toes down. One day later, he gets fired.
Yep.
Like, get your ass out of here, bro. That was a dumbass decision.
That's what you get.
So, and I think what I like about Ben Johnson is that he's a creative offensive mind, and I feel like sometimes, and look what Cliff Kingsbury has done with Jaden Daniels. Cliff Kingsbury did not come in there and say, listen, we're running this offense.
Yep.
And then now, Jaden Daniels, you got to fit my offense.
Yes.
No, Cliff Kingsbury built the offense around his skill set.
Yep.
And that's what Ben Johnson's probably going to do at Caleb Williams.
Yep.
What do you do good? What do you do bad?
Yep.
We're gonna build this offense around what you do good.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're mobile. You got a good arm.
Yeah.
You can make a big play.
Yeah.
let's work around that.
Yep.
And like you said, you got the players. You got DJ Moore. You got Roma Dunze. You got Keenan Allen. You got Cole Kmet. You got DeAndre Swift. You got the players.
Yep.
You know, so hopefully that turns them around because Chicago's another one. They're a great storied franchise that been losing for years. You know what I mean? It's time to turn that shit around. So hopefully Ben Johnson is good. You know, it's different when you go from an OC to a head coach.
Yeah, sometimes it shows that you should be better as an OC.
Yeah,
like, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He did have a really good offense.
Yeah.
With the Lions. So we'll see. And then of course you have the Jets. They got
Aaron
Glenn,
which pisses me off because you know what it is? It's that this is why I know this is a fucking trend in the NFL. These organizations hire these black coaches when the team has no quarterback.
I was about to say
when the team has no quarterback.
Yeah, it's bad
You're
situation.
handicapping these guys and you fire them within a year or two.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, if you're gonna hire Aaron Glenn, he was an ex-Jet.
Yep.
He used to be in the system before when he did it. I saw him interview him. He did it on the Pivot podcast actually recently, and he talked about how his wife pushed him to be a coach, and when he wanted to be a coach, he went entry level.
Yeah.
He did, you know, he became a scouter.
Yeah.
He was with the Jets. He went in the organization and worked his way up, so he became a DC over there in Detroit. So hopefully the Jets respect that.
Yeah.
That he came from as a player.
Yeah.
He came from into them as a scout,
Yeah.
Scouting guy.
Yeah.
And now he's as a head coach. Hopefully they give him a chance. Give him like 3-4 years, bro. You know, give him 3-4 years. Get him a quarterback. Yeah. See what he does.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because that shit pisses me off, man. Like, you're taking these black coaches and you're giving them
in awful situations.
Awful situations, bro. Like, look at DeMarco Ryans. He got lucky that CJ Stroud got good quick.
Yeah.
Because you gave him a rookie quarterback.
Yep.
That easily could have been a disaster.
And they were wanting Miko Ryan's job when the Texans went on a little skid. Yeah. They started calling for. I'm like, guys, he was not supposed to do all this. You should be happy that he's doing it.
He turned y'all around in a year. In a year, bro. The Texans were horrible. They had the whole Deshaun Watson mess and going on.
These owners, they just want quick turnaround. I'm like, now.
Yeah, but they want quick turnarounds for black coaches. This is what I'm trying to get at. Like, you want a black coach that you want him to turn around in a year or two. But you take a white coach and you had them there for 5-6 years and they suck.
Yep.
And you're still trying with them. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Lions coach is a perfect example. Remember, they weren't winning when he first got there. He said fighting kneecaps and all that other stuff. He didn't win. It took him a while. They got the guy. Yeah. So now I feel bad for Aaron Glenn because you don't know if Rodgers is going to be there. You don't know if Delphonte is going to be there. Now you have to shuffle pieces.
Garrett Wilson ain't happy.
Garrett Wilson. You got so much distractions going on. It's like, yo, they put you there. It's a fire. How do you put out the fire? They gave you this little.
It's a mess.
Yeah, man. I don't like that. And speaking of another team that did that bullshit, the Patriots, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, exactly.
You put Mayo there for what reason?
1 year.
What was he supposed to do? Yeah. He won with the same amount of wins that fucking Bill Belichick had with Bill Belichick's players. So besides Drake May.
Yeah. That wasn't fair.
If you wanted Mike Vrabel, just go get Mike Vrabel from the start. Don't sit there and play it in that man's face. And then everything. Oh, he didn't do this. He didn't do this. Because you wanted Mike Vrabel. You could have had Josh McDaniels last year too. But you see, they didn't really want him like that. They kind of, now we got a guy. Oh, we want Josh McDaniels. Oh, we want all these people. Nah, I don't like that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm messed up because now Jarvis doesn't have a job. Yeah. And nobody's going to want him now.
Nope.
Especially now they hire, how many black coaches are in the league right now? Head coaches. You got like, what, 4?
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Like, it's fucked up. And they do this whole Rudy Rule shit, and it's all fake.
Yep.
It's all fake.
They just want to they can have the interviews and be like, oh, we tried our best.
Yeah. They'll bring a black coach here real quick. Yep. Okay, and just move on.
The Patriots want to hire Brian Leftwich. I was like, Brian Leftwich, come on, bro. Everyone here knows you want Mike. Why are you even having this interview? Like, this is not needed.
And they did the same thing with the Bears, who they brought in before they hired Ben Johnson. They brought in a black coach. I forgot who it was. They brought him in. You know you weren't gonna hire him.
Don't do that.
You know you weren't gonna hire him, bro.
Like, what are you doing? Don't do that bullshit. And then, so yeah, that was a little bit. I don't really care for the Patriots. Still my team. I rock with them, but until they do Gerard Mayo justice, I don't really fuck with them like that because I see the bullshit, and it's like you lie. Y'all play with that man's time, and y'all like, oh, the craft film, y'all foul for that shit. Yeah, y'all really foul for that shit. In Jacksonville, they got Liam Cohen. Once again, that's a bad organization too. Trevor Lawrence, I don't think he's that good, and I don't know if he's the franchise quarterback because
he has to be. They gave him
the
contract.
I feel bad for Doug Peterson. He's a good coach, but you're going there. Everything's in flux. You don't know if Lawrence is going to play 1 week. He's hurt. I don't really know the receivers like that.
Brian Thomas had
oh gosh.
And well, Christian Kirk last year was hurt.
Yeah,
he got hurt the whole year, so they don't have a bad team.
No.
The issue is how they got the coach.
Yep.
You know, he was supposed to stay with the Buccaneers. He's had a good relationship with Baker.
Yep.
You know, Baker didn't want him to go. The Bucs didn't want him to go.
Nope.
But he wasn't going to go until they hired the GM.
Yes.
They hired the GM, then he was like, fuck it, I'm going to go. And then they're contacting him, texting him, calling him, he's not answering.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he pops up in Jacksonville getting hired. So that was just a whole fucking messed up situation they did there. But let's see what he does with Trevor Lawrence. Maybe he helps him out. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
And you see, no one wants to take that Saints job either. Like, once we talk about because Derek Carr, is he playing or not? Alvin Kamara, does he want to stay? Sometimes
that franchise.
You can't just go everywhere, man, and that's why.
And you know what they'll do? They'll hire like Gerard Mayo or some shit.
Yeah, they'll do. In a shitty situation. Let's make bro, man.
They'll do some shit like that.
And the worst part about it for a lot of black coaches, you have to take this opportunity, or there won't be anything else.
Yeah,
so you have. I don't know, man. I don't really fuck with that shit, but we've talked enough about that. And of course, Ohio State beat Notre Dame in the national championship.
That didn't surprise nobody.
To the surprise of little to nobody.
Yeah.
Notre Dame had a really good first drive. Like, they held the ball for like at least seven minutes.
Yeah.
But that quarterback was getting terrorized by that defense.
Yeah. No, they were just we knew it. When we predicted it, we're like, they're too much for Notre Dame.
Way too much.
They're on fire right now.
Yep.
They're probably gonna have like 8 to 10 players in the fucking draft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like it was just too overwhelming. And Notre Dame shouldn't have been there anyway, to be honest.
No.
They should have lost to Penn State.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Penn State
would have been a better game,
yeah.
I think. Ohio State would have been more of a physical game.
Yep.
But I don't know, it didn't happen that way. Notre Dame won, and they got their ass whipped to me.
Notre Dame joined a fucking conference, bro.
They got a little dicey.
Yeah. Towards the end, they came back, but it was too little, too late.
Yeah.
The running game was terrorizing them. The defense was terrorizing them.
It was bad.
Their quarterback looked like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this is what happens when you actually face NFL talent and not people who are like kind of good for college. Like, it's different. It's different. But
and they got lucky with the pick at the end.
Yeah.
Penn State. That was just a bad throw.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? Like, that was just a bad throw.
Never see that guy again, bro.
Yeah. So that should have been Penn State. I think they still would have lost Penn State.
They would have lost.
But I think it would have been a tougher game.
Yeah.
And I think the Penn State run game was a lot more better and more physical.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was a fucking easy.
You got what you got. It wasn't a snooze fest, but it could have been a snooze fest for that national championship. But I do like the 12 teams.
I was about to say that. First year they had the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think it was a success.
Yeah.
I think it was good. I think it was a lot of good games came out of it. A lot of upsets came out of it.
Yep.
It was good. It was good. Congratulations to college football, because this has been a thorn in their side for years.
Yeah.
Tired of people missing the playoffs. Every year, four teams go and people are complaining. Why this team didn't get picked? Why this team didn't get picked? Now you don't got to hear shit.
Yep.
It's 12 guys, 12 teams now.
You didn't make it, you're not in it.
You didn't make it, you didn't make it, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And we got all the upsets. We got the good games. We got, I think the best team won.
Yes.
The best team won, Ohio State.
By a lot.
Even though they were 8th ranked, but talent-wise, they were the best team.
They were absolutely the best team.
So it worked out good. So hopefully next year it's good again, which it should be.
And next year, those teams that are complaining, you can make championship now. Okay, so moving on. Anyway, Kofi put this here just to piss me off. Nets retire Vince Carter's jersey. I don't know why. I think Toronto shirt retired jersey, but
they did.
oh yeah,
Toronto already did.
Yeah, but why are we doing that? But whatever.
I think New Jersey did it because not New Jersey. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. They did it because they really don't have anybody. They don't have nobody on that franchise to worth. Who has like you have Jason Kidd? They might even retire Kenny Martin's number. They might even do that.
Or
Richard Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson. I was about to try to say that.
Might do that, like, because y'all got nobody.
No.
Y'all got nobody. Who's number retired there? Is it Julius Erving retired?
Yeah, Julius Erving. They retired.
Him
and it's just him.
Who else?
I think that's it. I don't know if they've retired. They should retire Kidd's jersey.
Yeah, you have to retire Kids are net.
Kids are net for it. Like you think of Jason Kidd, you think of his net. Like that Mavericks championship, that was just for him. Just to get a ring.
Yeah.
But he's a net for life. But like Vince Carter, but I always think of his run as a Nets was always kind of underwhelming because you've seen him in Toronto and you're like, oh, he's about to be this. But then you realize when he can't dunk, he's not as good as you think he is. But like shout out to him.
He played a long time though.
Yeah, he played a long time.
He's definitely a Hall of Famer.
He's definitely a Hall of Famer.
And he played till he was like 41, 42, and
retired.
Yeah, he played. His jumper got way better as he got older.
Yeah,
because it had to. Because he wasn't as athletic.
He couldn't dunk, like he could, and that's.
But there was games though, definitely that I saw he dominated on the Nets, on the Raptors.
Yep.
There was games definitely. He'll give you a 40-point, 38, 35-point game, and he's hitting threes and he's going wild. Not as much on the Nets though.
No,
not as much on the Nets. Did they go to the finals with him?
Nope.
No, they went with Kenyon and Kerry Kittles.
Yep.
And those guys, So he was supposed to be like their
savior, but
like put him over the hump to win the championship, and it just never panned out. So I didn't, like you said, I don't get the retiring of his number, but the Nets are like, the Raptors did it. We don't really have anybody. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Let's just claim him now. You know what I mean?
Because when he got to the Nets, that's when Bron, Wade, and Carmelo had come into the league.
Yeah.
So, and remember, Bron and Wade are both in the Eastern Conference. He used to terrorize Vince Carter. Terrorize Vince Carter. Yeah. But, it is what it is.
Congrats to him.
Congrats.
He's everybody's, I haven't heard one bad thing about Vince Carter.
He's still one of the greatest dunkers of all time. That 2000 slam dunk is still.
To me, personally, he's the best in-game dunker of all time. Me, that's how I say it.
Yep.
Better than Jordan, better than anybody. His top 10 highlight dunks in game are ridiculous.
Like
the dunk over Alonzo.
Yeah,
that was a wild dunk.
Yeah,
that one dunk he did against the Pacers where he went like this and went underneath the rim and reversed it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yo, he's got some crazy dunks.
He got highlights for these. That's Vince Carter. So anyway, moving on. Pepper takes. You got some rare snowfall in Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida. The world's on fucking fire.
Yeah.
The world is on fucking fire. Yeah. After America's on fire, America's
it's on ice.
What is going on, bro? This is a crazy ass time.
And down south is getting hit with snow. It's like, what's happening?
Snow, I saw pictures on Twitter. They were like, it is snowing in Florida. I'm like,
Florida got hit. Was it Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Texas, right?
Yeah,
Texas
Bama got hit too. Bama? Bama?
It's wild out here,
bro. Shit's wild.
When we hit like 60, 70 years old, the whole world weather is going to be upside down, bro.
Different, man.
It's going to be like a whole flip over.
Yep.
And it's like, it's crazy, bro, to know that down south now is getting hit with ice.
Ice, man. Fucking ice.
And those states aren't ready for that shit.
No, they're not.
They don't have salt trucks and they get hit with 1 inch of snow, 2 inches of snow. The whole city is shut down.
It's a different place.
Yeah,
it's a different place. Like they're probably like, hey, what the fuck are we doing down here? Like trying to throw hot water on like this. Like they're not ready for those type of places because it's usually too warm for those type of stuff. They deal with the rain. They're ready for rain. They're not ready for this fucking type of bullshit. But anyway, you got anything else to say about that?
No, that is just crazy. Even now in the East Coast right now, it's cold.
Cold, man, bro.
It's ridiculous. I'm tired of this shit, bro.
You can't go outside. That wind hits you.
Bro.
Oh man,
it's like fucking 8 degrees at night, 15 degrees at night. It's fucking insane, bro.
I ain't walking.
I never seen it. It hasn't been this cold in a long time.
Yeah, I ain't walking nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't walking no goddamn where.
So hey, shout out to everybody down south. Hope y'all dealing with that because we've been dealing with it our whole lives.
Yeah,
you know?
turn the oven on, bro. Turn the oven on, bro. Like
we've been dealing with our whole lives.
Y'all be good.
It's not fun.
Y'all be good. Turn the oven on. Turn the heat up, bro. And the last topic, Don Julio and Popeyes future collab.
I feel like I shouldn't be talking about this topic. This is just nuts. Like, yo, how? Like, why y'all doing this?
You know.
Yeah.
You know why they're doing this. This is for a certain.
You said you know why they're doing this.
You know, this is for a certain fan base. You know what this is. Come on, bro.
What is that?
But
what are they gonna do? Like, how are they collabing?
I don't know, bro.
Hold on. Look this up. How are they collabing? Are you getting like a free Down Julio bottle?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, bro, what does this have to do? Like, is Don Julio gonna be serving all Popeyes now? Like, it's such a crazy thing. But like, once again, I know who they
is. Don Julio gonna have a meal? Like, how is the collab working? When I saw it, I'll be honest. I didn't do no research on this because when I saw it, I was immediately turned off. I saw the collab and I just like put my phone down. I'm like, I'm not even reading on this, bro. This is so blasphemous. It's so blasphemous. It's not even funny, dog.
Bro.
It's like bad. Like, and yo, it's the same shit they do. Like McDonald's had the Travis Scott meal.
Yeah.
The Cardi B meal.
You know
it's like, yo, why are y'all? And it's like, and here's the thing I get pissed off to. It's like, in that demographic, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That they're known to get high blood pressure.
Yeah.
They're known to get, fucking bad health. I'll be honest. Because the way, the diet.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like soul food. In reality, people don't understand this. A lot of soul food is like poor people food.
Yeah.
Because that's what, when slavery was going on, that's what y'all were forced to eat.
Yep.
Y'all were forced to eat chicken legs and the gizzards and chicken gizzards and all that shit. And it's like, that shit is scraps. It ain't good. Granted, the food is banging because, y'all made it made it better than what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because you eat soul food, that shit is rocking. You know what I mean? But to eat that shit on a regular basis, it's not good. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're right.
And I feel like a lot of leaders should be trying to push a narrative of better healthy eating.
Yep. Well,
you know what I mean?
They're not.
They don't. They allow these companies to come along and be like, hey, Don Julio and Popeyes. Hey, Cardi B and McDonald's. Why are you pushing that bad food on a demographic? And it's like, what's wrong with y'all,
chicken
bro?
and tequila, yo, they really are trying to take out the they're really trying to take us out, bro. They really trying.
Yeah, and they play in your faces.
Yep.
They're like, yo, how is no one mad at this? There should have been an uproar. Like, really, bro? Y'all really must think we dumb as hell. Like, why?
So
what's next? What's next? Hennessy and KFC?
Oh. Yo.
That's the next thing. Watch.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
KFC will be like, yo, call up Hennessy. Let's get this shit popping.
Because everyone's going to want to compete now. Everyone's going to want to compete. Hey, yo. You got Don Julio? Yo.
Yeah, get Hennessy. Let's go.
Terramana with Chick-fil-A? Yo, oh, my God, bro, man.
Yeah.
And people are going to eat this up because now it's like, yo, I got Popeyes business. I have my shot of Don Julio. Why? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Put that shit down, bro. Like, and my thing is, the higher ups who think of this shit really thought this was a fucking move. Like, that's the crazy.
Like, we should look up the CEOs of Popeyes. If all of them are white, that's even worse. That they're just like, hey, what's a good idea? Let's Don Julio. That's the drink of choice now. Like, bro, like that's just playing in your faces, bro.
And they don't really care about you guys like that.
Nah, they don't.
Yep. Look at that. Look at
the CEO, a white lady. Joshua, what's it, Akuza?
Bro. I bet that lady has never had Popeyes a day in her life, bro. Like
or Don Julio.
Or Don Julio. She just heard it from one of those black people that work for her and were like, hey, my friends drink Don Julio. You don't have 10 real black friends, man.
Yeah.
But this shit is wild, bro. I remember Kofi texted that in the group chat. And I thought he was like playing, and I'm like, yo, they are not fucking serious. They really think this things are gonna fly. People gonna drink it. People gonna be there because heaven forbid.
Yeah, it's like that. And that shit always reminds me of like the episode of the Boondocks. Yes. Martin Luther King came back, and he just looked around like, "What the fuck is going on here, bro?"
Yep.
Like, and it's like it really is. It really has to like, and for the most part, I'll be honest, it has changed a lot.
Yes.
You know, it has changed a lot. When I think we're in the day and age of information, and now a lot of minorities are getting information of, yes. Oh damn. They did do this to hold us back.
Yes.
They did do this to cut our education. They did do this, and a lot of times these news, the mainstream media and the government, they push this narrative that the black father is in the house like that, and the black family is broken.
Yep.
Well, that ain't the case.
Nope.
That ain't the case. It's bullshit.
Yep.
They push that narrative to make you believe that shit, and it's not true.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The higher percentage, especially nowadays, of black fathers in the household is a very high percentage.
Yep.
The black family is being intact is a very high percentage nowadays, and that narrative is going to get eaten alive more and more. And I just hope that it does.
And think about it like this. Who was it? Shador Sanders. They asked him a question. They're like, "Oh, do you think your father's the reason why?" Like they're trying to push that narrative. Like even if you do have a good father, what is he doing? Is he pushing? Like remember what they did to LeVar Ball?
Yeah, they shamed him.
All the dude wanted to do was to raise kids, bro. Yeah. Like, and it was like,
and he's successful. Look, both kids in the NBA.
And the Sun's song is everywhere. The other song is everywhere.
Just had a $13 million deal,
bro. And now everyone wants to be on that. Do you not love the fact that he believed in his boys? Shadow of doubt.
And to a certain extent, how much did college football hate Deion?
Yep.
For what he was doing with the kids, not with his kids, but with the kids. He treats all his players like they're his children, you know. And people, saw how he got Travis Hunter to go to Jackson State and blah 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 blah. Like, bro, the dude's just a good dude, and he's a good father.
Yep.
Look what he's doing with Shador. Look what he's doing with Shiloh.
Yep.
You know what he's doing with Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, he put him under the wing like that's his son.
Kid. Yeah, he took him. Didn't even question.
Yeah. And then they asked Shador, does that matter? Hell yeah, it matters.
Yes.
Hell yeah, it matters. Hell yeah, it matters that your father's there helping you. That's what any male or female, daughter or son.
They really
You need both parents.
Yeah.
You need both parents. And that's just the way it is. You don't need more than the other. You need both.
They really don't care. They really don't like a successful black man.
No, they don't. They really don't. Especially black men.
Yep.
They don't want to push a narrative of successful black men. They'll push rappers in your face all day.
Yeah.
They'll push rappers in your face all day, but let it be someone like Deion, let it be someone like LeVar Ball, and they'll just kind of put him out to the limelight.
Yep.
You know, LeVar Ball just straight up left the spotlight because all the fucking flack he was getting.
Yep.
He's like, all right, fuck you, then I'm out.
Yep. Travis Hunter. That's why we have. Thank God they took us out the group chat because I'm tired of hearing about him and his weird girlfriend.
Yeah.
But that was probably Deion. Like, hey, you need to get off of this. But see what happens when you have a successful male figure in your life. They can tell you, like, yo, this is what's gonna happen. They gonna keep talking about it. Either you need to take a step out or just keep dealing with it. And for him, he took a step out. So I'm happy for him. I love seeing the black fathers doing some shit in the life. I love seeing that bullshit.
Yeah, and I saw that narrative change a lot because I work in Newark.
Yeah,
and come on, man. I see black fathers with their kids all the time.
Yeah,
all the time, and it's like
it's a good thing.
That shit used to piss me off when I see that shit online. I'm like, yo, that shit ain't even true, bro. Because they come to where I work at in the truck, and you know they know my name. They come there a lot sometimes, and they're good peoples, bro. Like that's just bullshit. And I just hope that more successful black families step up and shit like this. Like, dead ass. Like the Don Julio Popeye shit. I'm not fucking with that
Talk
shit.
that shit down.
I'm not fucking
I hope
with that
they
shit.
don't do that shit.
Yeah, I hope that shit is not successful. I hope the leaders go, don't buy that shit.
Yes, I hope
we ain't buying that shit. No, don't do that shit.
But
anyway, don't let these companies pay in your face like that because that's bullshit.
They gonna keep doing.
I can't imagine like fucking like Taco Bell coming out with fucking a collaboration with Jose Cuervo.
Oh my God,
shit,
bro! Like you be like, what?
I'll be like, what? I'm not buying that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, Black. We gotta stand up and do better. We can't like you said, you can't allow him to play in your face like that. Please, let's be better. Let's be better. I hope it doesn't work out for them.
Yeah. All right, that's good.
Watch the games. Football's on.
Yeah.
What? 2 or 3 out? The 2 hours.
2 hours.
We'll be talking about it. PGN bets will be out later.
Word. All right, yo. Enjoy that Sunday.